everybody, it's Tyler Austin. Thank you so much for watching. So as many of you know, the ATF is beginning to target number one, pistol braces, but also 80% lowers, and they've gone as far as to raid Polymer 80. They've raided retailers that sell their Polymer 80s build kits. They've gone after Q. They've even gone after individuals who own Polymer 80 kits, and they have made it public. The ATF has made it public that, especially in light of the new administration that's coming in, that they want to target pistol braces and 80% lower specifically. They've released a letter basically proposing how they want to target and how they want to reclassify and all that, particularly braces, but also I believe the letter discusses 80% lowers as well. And so it's public what they want to do. I'm not going to get into the dirty details on all those specifics. Much larger channels such as Military Arms Channel, Iraq Veteran 8888, and Mr. Guns and Gear, and all those guys have dived into the details on that letter. So you can go watch those individuals if you want more details on what specifically they are proposing. This video is about what you can do to help prevent this from essentially becoming law. Right now, there is a commenting period in which you can leave a comment. I believe it's just on the government website. I don't know the specific website name. I'll leave a link down below so you can leave a comment, which if you haven't done already, you should do right now. But you can leave a comment, and if you're watching this video, in disagreement to these ATF proposals. Right now, at least in the making of this video, there's a little over 40,000 comments, which may sound like a lot, but is not nearly enough. I mean, if you think about it, how many millions of pistols, pistol braces and braced pistols have been sold in the United States? How many hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of 80% lowers have been sold? And how many millions of gun owners own either one, if not both, of these products? There should be, at minimum, hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of comments on this website. Yet there's only 40,000, and right now I believe there's only a little over 10 days left to comment. There's not nearly enough comments, and like I said, if you have not commented, you should do that right now. Some people, throw their hands up and go, I don't want to comment because, I might get put on a list. That's a completely bullshit excuse. Listen, if you've bought a firearm and that background check that you filled out, you are already on a list. Right? You are naive if you think that the ATF does not keep those records. Yes, technically it's illegal for them to do so, but the government is so well known for obeying its own laws. So if you don't think that you're already on a list, for the simple fact that you've bought a firearm, you are incredibly naive. You're on a list. I got bad news for you. Furthermore, if you follow any sort of gun channel, firearm influencer, if you will, on social media or whatever, again, these social media websites, especially the big ones, Instagram, Facebook, etc., have made it public that they willingly share information with the government. So if you've ever followed, liked, certainly posted anything gun related on social media, you're on a list. So there's that. Secondly, people will say that commenting does nothing. And, to a certain extent, I can understand that mindset. Certainly the government does not give a shit about you, does not give a shit about your rights. You're really nothing but cattle to them. However, putting up massive social and political pressure on them does, or at least has the potential to make a positive effect. We've seen this with their attempt to ban M855 back during the Obama administration many years ago, in which they basically did the same thing. They made a proposal and they had a commenting period, and I believe hundreds of thousands of people commented on that, and people called their congressmen and all that, put massive political pressure on the ATF and the government as a whole, and they inevitably backed down from it. So yes, I can understand the mindset that they don't give a shit, and commenting does nothing, but in reality it does have the possibility to turn things around. And at the same time as when they were attempting to ban M855, they also wanted to ban 7.6 545, which was the Russian surplus of 545 ammunition. And I believe only 5,000 people commented on that. There was not a whole bunch of political pressure to stop that, so it inevitably passed because there was no political pressure to back off from that. So, unfortunately for people like me and many of you who are big AK fans, especially AK-74 fans, we can no longer get 7.6 into the country because no one put political pressure on them to back off from that. So what should you do to help stop this? Well, number one, like I've already said, if you have not left a comment, leave a comment. Now, as much as you and I would just love to leave a comment telling the ATF to suck a big fat dick, those types of comments, any comments with like profanity in it or anything like that, just get deleted and not counted. So don't leave anything like that. Just state why, number one, that you disagree with this proposal, and a very short message as to why you disagree with it. And don't leave any profanity. Certainly don't leave any threats or anything like that. Again, those just get removed and not counted anyways, and it does nothing other than make you feel good. So yes, just go out there, leave a message. Again, you disagree with it, you disagree with the proposal and why you disagree with it, and make it your own message. Don't just copy and paste somebody else's, because again, those also get deleted. Secondly, call your congressman and your statesman, and let them know that you want them to take action and rein in the ATF, so that way these things do not pass. And also you can contact President Trump as well, because this is still President Trump's administration, and he can, at least while he's still president, he can do something about this and at least buy us more time. So those are something you can do. Leave a comment, contact your congressman, contact President Trump, and tell them to rein in the ATF. And don't be one of these, Civil War type people. Like, listen, as much, I certainly would not shed a single tear of sorrow if the ATF got Waco'd. But at the end of the day, we definitely do not want that for a variety of reasons, and that's just beyond the scope of this video. However, if you're not brave enough to leave a comment or to contact your congressman or what have you, you are definitely not brave enough to pick up a rifle to defend your rights. Okay, so yeah, there's that. There's a link in the description below to quickly access that comment section. So be sure, if you have not left a comment, leave a comment right now. It takes you a whole 5 minutes, if that. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow, depending on where you're watching this. I'm Tyler Austin. Thank you so much for watching.